and Taekwondo, I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. There's been a whole series of different crazes. The latest is contact boxing. Next month the World Championships are being held at Wembley, and representing us will be two Yorkshire hopefuls, George Wellington and Phil Glover. They gave us a demonstration to prove that contact really is the name of the game. Cliff Davis reports.
Contact boxing may look like the ordinary variety at first, but the difference is you can use your feet too. The sport began in America and was imported here about 10 years ago. Now there are about 2,000 participants across the country, and they hope contact will soon become as popular as Kung Fu or Judo.
It's very demanding and it's very physical.
It takes over your life, does it?
Yes, it does, yeah. With the ordinary Kung Fu or Karate, people can sort of survive in that, but with a full contact, it's you got to have 110%. You've got to give it anyway.
Well, I love it because you can use your full power and everything. You know, you get to know which techniques work and which techniques don't. Because when you're doing this traditional Kung Fu or Karate, techniques you learn, you don't need to work or not. But when you're doing kickboxing, then you know they work, you know, because you're going to use them in ring with full force.
But it's a dangerous sport, isn't it? Have you ever been injured?
Well, I've only had one injury. I just split my mouth open slightly, but I only had one stitch. But that's the only injury I've ever had. It's not that bad, really.
What kind of injuries do people get usually? Is it like boxing?
Yeah, it's not as bad as boxing, though. At boxing, you get a lot of bad cuts to eyes and that, whereas with full contact with the kicking, you're not going in with punching all the time. You're not constantly hitting each other in the head. You know, there's kicks as well. So it's pretty safe, really.
Boxers do make some concessions to safety, but if you want to survive a roundhouse kick, a chop or a jump kick, your only hopes are quick reactions or a thick skull.
Right, well, fingers crossed for those two in the World Champion.